15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi everyone, Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Can you imagine going 2 straight months without winning a game and still trying to hold it together? They've got to find some inspiration somewhere that can lead them to a victory.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as they're... The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Now it's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Ethan Evans.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And taken right on the 30. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Looking to throw. Strong. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Tesslaw with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Miami set to take over. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up third and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. There's Laporta. He's got Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Bell sheds him off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Miami's offense set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And Detroit getting set to go now. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a good result there. Pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Herbert now. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Time for another look at this Lions offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Delayed give to Foster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Lions at 6-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches. They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Lions first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, 48 yards. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Open man is Waddle, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert running left off the option. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
Back to throw. Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. It also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Lions first down.
The first down carry for Foster. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Foster.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Going up the middle, Foster.
And Juju Brents comes up for the stop. Now a 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac TeSlaa with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas. 3rd and 2.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Perez. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play action. It's Herbert. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, back to Achane.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Out for football. 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Waddle, the motion man right.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Diaz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw again. Open man here is Foster. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On first, they stick with Foster. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Strong. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
looking to throw. Strong. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. They run up the middle with Foster. Now he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. On the run, Dunbar. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Off play action. Strong. He's going to be sacked. Back in the 23-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Strong. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
recovered by the offense.
And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Herbert.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And a yard at the 35-yard line. Oh,
a heck of a move. And he'll go out of bounds it appears, right at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Caught here by Bell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it now with Dean Bell.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Open man, that's Tesslaw.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Isaac Tesslaw.
47 yards.
And the Lions are able to widen their advantage.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Miami set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Achane.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
They'll give this to Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Herbert now.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins.
And they'll try the action on first and goal.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Herbert, third and goal. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
Now fourth and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school? The possession is 9/10 of the law.
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Here's a second and 8.
Now Dunbar. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now third and 9.
Looking to throw. Strong. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, first and 10.
Now a run by Achane. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
Herbert.
line.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard. A run now from Achane.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Strong.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Goes out left, it's caught by Williams.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Touchdown, Detroit!
Jameson Williams
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Dolphins 22.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Looking to put a drive together. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Dolphins first down.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Open man is Waddle, complete. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Complete to Jalen Waddle.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Perez.
17 yards.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now.
Dolphins 30.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Perez. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Back to throw. Herbert. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Diaz. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Strong. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Dunbar. And
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake. Strong. That is caught. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
That's good. More on Lions. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Detroit, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm